So let's talk about integration using polynomial long division. This is a technique that allows us to simplify an integral when we have a rational expression containing two polynomial functions. So there's only really one criteria that we need to meet, and it involves us comparing the term with the highest power in the numerator with the term with the highest power in the denominator. So in this case, the term with the highest power in the numerator is going to be x squared, and the term with the highest power in the denominator is going to be x. So I'm going to write this here, x squared and x. I'm going to remind you that this is in the numerator and that this is in the denominator. I'm going to rewrite x so it's x to the 1 power. So the criteria goes as this. We need to look at the exponent for both the term in the numerator and the term in the denominator. If the exponent in the numerator is greater or equal to the exponent in the denominator, then you're able to apply this polynomial long division rule. However, if your numerator is less than the denominator exponent, then we cannot apply this rule. So as you can clearly see, x squared, 2 is going to be greater than 1. Therefore, we're able to apply integration using polynomial long division. If the integral was x plus 1 over x squared plus 4x minus 2 with respect to x, then we would not be able to do this because the exponent in the numerator is 1 and the exponent in the denominator is 2. 1 is less than 2. The numerator is less than the denominator. Therefore, we can't apply it. So now that I established this ground rule, let's get to actually integrating. All right. So we're going to be taking a look at the integrand very quick. We're going to be doing transforming this rational function into a long division form. So our divisor is going to be x plus 1, and our dividend is going to be x squared plus 4x minus 2. So I need to find a number that multiplies with x to give me x squared. In this case, that number would be x. So we're going to be multiplying this x right here with x plus 1. So x times x is going to be x squared, and x times 1 is going to be positive x. But now we need to subtract this from our original dividend. So in this case, x squared minus x squared is going to give me 0, and 4x minus x is going to give me positive 3x. And then we're going to bring down the negative 2. So now what I need to do is I need to find a number that multiplies with x to give me 3x. In this case, that number would be positive 3. So we're going to be taking 3 and we're going to be multiplying it to x plus 1. In this case, 3 times x is going to be 3x, and 3 times 1 is going to be 3. That's going to be positive 3. But as we know, again, we have to subtract that from this expression right here. So I didn't make this clear before, but you need to distribute the negative 3. So I'm just going to rewrite this so that it's a little bit more clear. If you need a little bit, this is going to be a little bit more clear as well. That's what I did. This is negative x squared. This is 4x minus x. And that's how you get the 3x right here. So just in case if you were a little bit confused, I clarified that to you now. So we had 3x plus 3 negative. We're going to distribute that to each term. Negative 1 times 3x is just going to be negative 3x. And negative 1 times positive 3 is going to be negative 3. So we're going to rewrite it as the following. We're going to get negative 3x minus 3. So positive 3x minus 3x is just going to give you 0. And negative 2 minus negative 3 is just going to give you negative 5. So we don't have any more terms that we can divide by now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this remainder and we're just going to divide it by our divisor. which is just going to give us negative 5 over x plus 1. Now our answer here is going to be our new integrand. So what we're going to do is that we're going to rewrite our integral from this to this. I think it was x plus 3 minus 5 over x plus 1 with respect to x. And now what we can do is we can integrate each term separately. So the integral of x is just going to be giving us x squared over 2. The integral of 3x is just going to give, 3 is just going to give us 3x. And the integral of negative 5 over x plus 1 is just going to give us negative 5 times the natural log of x plus 1. And don't forget, plus c. So this, this is our answer to our integral. So let's move on with another example. So here's the second example. It asks us to integrate the following. We're going to integrate 4x cubed plus 5x minus 1 over 2x plus 1. So the first thing we want to do is we want to check the terms with the highest powers in both the numerator and the denominator. So the term with the highest power in the numerator is going to be 4x cubed, and the term with the highest power in the denominator is going to be 2x. 2x to the 1 power. So this is numerator and this is denominator. As we can clearly see, 3 is going to be greater than 1. Therefore, what we can do is that we can say that we're going to be able to apply long division to this integral. So now let's convert the integrand. Our divisor is going to be 2x plus 1, and our dividend is going to be 4x cubed plus 5x minus 1. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put placeholder 0 for x squared, just so it's a little bit easier for us to divide. So I need to find two numbers that are going to multiply. I'm going to need to find a number that multiplies with 2x to give me 4x cubed. In this case, that number would be 2x squared. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 2x squared to 2x plus 1. 2x squared times 2x is going to give me 4x cubed, and 2x squared plus 1 is going to give me 2x squared. Now we're going to subtract 4x cubed plus 0 from 4x cubed plus 2x squared. So this would be something like this. And then I'm going to distribute the negative. So when you rewrite it, you should get negative 4x cubed minus 2x squared. So now let's subtract. 4x cubed minus 4x cubed is just going to give you 0, and 0 minus 2x squared is just going to give you negative 2x squared. I'm going to drop down the 5x right now. Next, what we need to do is we need to find two numbers. We need to find a number that multiplies with 2x to give me negative 2x squared. In this case, that value would be negative x. So we're going to multiply negative x times 2x plus 1. In this case, negative x times 2x is just going to give you negative 2x squared. And negative x times 1 is just going to give you negative x. Then we need to subtract negative 2x plus 5x minus negative 2x squared minus x. When we distribute the negatives into the parentheses, we should be able to simplify this to positive 2x squared plus x. So now we can subtract negative 2x squared plus 2x squared is going to give you 0, and 5x plus x is going to give you 6x. I'm going to now drop down the negative 1. So now we need to find one number that multiplies with 2x to give me 6x. In this case, it's going to be positive 3. So we're going to multiply 3 times 2x plus 1. 3 times 2x is going to give me 6x. And 3 times 1 is going to give me positive 3. And now we need to subtract 6x minus 1 by 6x plus 3. When we distribute the negative, we're going to be able to simplify to the following. We're going to get negative 6x minus 3. So now we're going to be able to simplify. 6x minus 6x is going to give you 0, and negative 1 minus 3 is going to give you negative 4. Because we have no more room left in our division, we're going to take our remainder and divide it by 2x plus 1. So we're going to have negative 4 over 2x plus 1. And this is going to be our new integrand. So we can then write the following. We have the integral of, I believe, 2x squared minus x plus 3, I think minus 4 over 2x plus 1. Integrating with respect to x. Make sure, okay. So now what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be able to integrate each term, and then hopefully we're going to be able to find our answer. So the integral of 2x squared is going to be 2x cubed over 3. The integral of negative x is going to give you negative x squared over 2. The integral of 3 is just going to give me 3x. And the integral of negative 4 over 2x plus 1 is going to give me negative 4 times 1/2 natural log of, hold on, let me make sure you can see here. I'm going to move this here. Natural log of 2x plus 1 plus c. So I'm going to simplify this and rewrite it so you can see the full antiderivative. So we have 2x cubed over 3 minus x squared over 2 plus 3x, and for the natural log of 2x plus 1, negative 4 times 1/2 is just going to give you negative 2 times the natural log of 2x plus 1 plus c. So this is going to be our final answer.